Oh.
Hello, Mitzi.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Ah, that's great. I'm good. Well done on the homework. It looked very nice and
Yes.
easy. Okay, great job. All right, so are you ready for today's class?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Okay, how are you today? Good.
Great.
Great. Oh, that's so great to hear. And how was your weekend?
That is so funny.
Oh, that's good. I had a great weekend. Yesterday we had what you call it, we had like a barbecue. It was very nice. And I want to show you. I got one of these to barbecue tonight or put in the pan. I haven't decided how I'm going to cook it yet. Let me show
Yeah.
you a picture. Ah, here we go. Let me see. There we go. Okay, so it's like it's a crayfish.
Fish.
Mm.
Crayfish.
Yes,
Oh my god.
I got one of these. It's like a lobster. It's very similar. It's the same thing, lobster, crayfish. So anyway, I'm going to cook this tonight. I got it from my husband's sister.
Oh my god. It's
Yeah.
so delicious.
Yes. Have you had it before?
No. I
Not?
ne I never I never eat them.
Wow. Okay. Do you want to try it one day?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to have some tonight. I've always had it at a restaurant. I've never made it myself. So fingers crossed that it comes out right and I don't burn
Yeah.
it. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so let's go. So welcome back to my class. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think it was freezing a bit there. Oh yes. Oh,
Yes.
and let me show you this. And I forgot to tell you, we took our dog Clutch with us
Right?
to their
Oh.
house. Yes, and look how he played with the other dog.
Oh.
He was so good. Like I was so surprised.
The white dog is yours,
No.
right?
This one is the brown and white one is mine. The smaller one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
smaller one is
yeah.
mine. This one.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other
Clutch.
dog is my husband's sister's dog.
Oh.
Yeah, and they actually played
Oh.
so nicely. I was so nervous that they're going to fight. But
Yeah.
luckily they didn't fight. I was so nervous. Whew. So I was happy to
Yes.
see. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
see.
And you, did you do anything interesting the weekend or nothing much?
Nothing much.
Did you manage to finish all your homework?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Finish.
good. Nice. Good. Okay, so lesson 3, reading, vocabulary.
Reading. Okay.
Recital.
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 Good job. I went to a violin recital today.
I went to a violin recital today.
Yes, what's another word for recital?
Yeah.
What's another word for recital?
Recital. I go. No.
Another word for
Oh.
recital is concert. Concert.
Yes.
Okay, good. Next one, almost.
Almost.
It was almost 6 o'clock when he left.
It was almost 6 o'clock when he left.
Perfect. Hour.
Hour.
There are 24 hours in a day.
There are 24 hours in a day.
Good job. Proud.
Proud.
I must be very proud of my mom.
I must be very proud of my mom.
Good work. Any questions?
No, I'm not question for
Okay,
this.
what's nice about this is it gives the Vietnamese, right?
Yes.
Yes, good work.
Recital.
Almost.
Okay. Read and match. Okay, let's have a look. So can you use your pen?
Yes, I can use my pen.
So we can also write here A or B, for example. Okay, so almost, what does almost mean? A, a period of 60 minutes. B, nearly. C, a performance of music or poetry usually given by one person or a small group of people. D, feeling pleasure and satisfaction because you or people connected with you have done a good thing. Got something good. Okay. So almost, what does almost mean?
Almost is okay.
Hmm?
I think
Yes, that is correct. Good work.
yeah.
Good. So B, good. Yes. Recital. Proud. D, hour. Yes. Okay, so there are in one, yeah. So in one, okay, so 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Good job. Very nice.
Thanks.
All right. Do you ever feel proud?
Yes.
Oh, when do you feel proud? When do you feel proud? Like, wow, that's my brother, that's my mom.
Yes.
When do you feel proud? When have you felt proud? Do you have an example? Oh, I feel proud when I do good at something. There we go. Nice. Very nice. So I feel proud when I do good. I feel proud when I do good at something. Yeah. Good job. Okay, I also feel proud, like for example, when my brother, okay,
Yes.
when my brother got a new job.
Yeah.
So I felt really proud of him when he got a new job. Good work. Okay, conversation. Are you ready for your recital? Okay, have you been to a recital before?
No.
A concert? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, okay, good. What recital did you go to? A piano recital? Guitar recital? So what recital did you go to? Remember past tense?
I go to the.
Past tense. I went. Ah. So I went to the piano recital. Okay. Um, okay. Past tense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So be careful with your past, present, future tenses, okay? Very good work. Okay, are you ready for your recital? No, I'm not. I still need to practice.
No, I'm not. I still need to practice.
Good. Yes, I think so.
Yes, I think so. I practice this all week.
Good work. I practiced all week. Very good. Do you play piano?
Yes, but
Ah,
sometimes I play piano.
very nice. Wow. Interesting.
Yes.
I used to play guitar. So when I had to do uh, a recital and play
Yeah.
guitar, I was so nervous. I felt like
Yeah.
I was going to be sick. I was just very, very nervous. How did you feel when you had to do a recital?
Thank you.
Were you
Very
nervous?
nervous.
Very
Yes.
nervous. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
One of my friends, she was playing the piano. She was like, "Nah, I'm not nervous. I practiced all like day yesterday." And I was like, "No." And I practiced and
Yeah.
practiced. I was still nervous.
Yes, I see.
Okay, very good. So let's have a look at this. Let's listen and then
Page
read.
48. Lesson 3.
Okay.
Reading. A.
Julie.
Talk about the story. Then listen and read. The recital.
Julie is taking violin lessons with her teacher, Mr. Miller.
Wow.
Your recital is in 2 weeks, Julie,
Says Mr. Miller.
practice every day for 45 minutes and I think you'll be ready.
That week, Emma comes over to Julie's house every day after school. They play video games, design clothes, and listen to music. Julie doesn't practice her violin very often.
Okay, so let's read. Can you read for me?
Yes, I can with you.
Oh, it's making that squeaky noise.
Oh.
I can't hear you. Hello? Kelly. I can't hear you.
Okay.
Ah, that's better. Okay, Julie is taking violin lessons with her teacher, Mr. Miller. Can you read for us?
Yes. Your recital is in 2 weeks, Julie, says Mr. Miller. Practice every day for 45 minutes, and I think you'll be ready.
That week?
That week, Emma comes over to Julie's house every day after school. They play video games, design clothes, and listen to music. Julie doesn't practice her violin very often.
Uh-oh.
A week later, Mr. Miller listens to Julie play. He looks worried. He tells Julie she's not ready for the recital.
Uh-oh.
Did you practice every day for 45 minutes?
Did you practice?
He asks. Well, almost every day, says Julie. Emma calls Julie that night. Are you ready for your recital? She asks. No, I'm not. I still need to practice, says Julie. Julie practices for an hour each day. At the recital, she plays beautifully. Her parents are proud, and so is Mr. Miller. Julie thanks him for telling her to practice. She learns that to be really good at something, she has to work hard at it.
Good. Okay, let's have a look. Let's read. A week later, Mr. Miller listens to Julie play. He looks worried. He tells Julie she's not ready for the recital. Did you practice?
Did you practice every day for 45 minutes? He asked. Well, almost every day, says Julie.
Good. Emma calls Julie that night. Are you ready for your recital? She asks.
No, I'm not. I still need to practice, says Julie.
Read for us.
Julie practices for an hour each day. At a recital, she plays beautifully. Her parents are proud, and so is Mr. Miller. Julie thanks him for telling her to practice. She learns that to be really good at something, she has to work hard at it.
Very good. It's the same with English, right? If you want to be very good at English, you just need to practice and practice and practice. With anything, maths, biology, science, piano, violin, you need to practice, practice, practice.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Do you practice your piano every day?
No, sometimes
Okay,
I
sometimes.
practice piano.
Okay, very good. So sometimes you practice. Great. Good work. All right, so let's have a look. At the recital, Julie plays carelessly. True or false?
False.
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 Good, right? She played, what did they say? She played beautifully. So she played beautifully. Okay. She didn't play carelessly. Good. Mr. Miller tells Julie to practice every day for 45 minutes.
True.
True. Good. When Emma calls Julie, isn't ready for the recital. So when Emma calls, Julie isn't ready for the recital. Yes or no?
True. I think true.
Yes, it is true. Good. Before the recital, Mr. Miller thinks Julie plays well.
No, false.
False, right? He said you're not ready. You're not ready for the
Yes.
recital. You need to practice more. You need to practice every day. Good work. Very nice. A+. Great job. All right. Did you practice every day? Let's see.
Page 49. C. Sing. Did you practice every day?
Oh,
Beautiful.
guitar
Violin.
or violin. Yeah.
Are you ready for your recital?
No, I'm not. I still need to practice.
Did you practice every day?
Well, almost every day.
Almost every day.
Almost every day.
Almost every day.
Well, are you ready for your competition?
Yes, I am.
I practiced all week.
Yes, I
Did you practice every day?
Yes, I practiced every day.
Practiced every day.
practiced every day.
Practiced
Every
every
day.
day.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, since we are busy learning about practicing and musical instruments, and I want to show you this. So this is called Num Num Cat. It's very popular. Okay, I really love this song and the music that they play. Let me show you. Okay, give me 1 second to find it. There we go. Let's play this one, the international one. There we go. So let's see. So it's people from all countries. Okay, so let's have,
where people decide everything.
let's skip. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have people from a lot of different countries. Have you heard this song before?
Yeah.
Oh, have I played it before for you?
I think.
This one.
Oh my God.
Somebody from Brazil, South Africa, Turkey, Australia.
can't stop. It's very unprofessional.
Okay, so
Oh
we
my
heard
God.
violin, we heard so many nice instruments. We heard some music. Leo, the num num cat, which is a cat from Turkey. We heard
Yeah.
the trumpet. We heard nice instruments. Hey, the drums. That was somebody from
yes.
Germany. So it was very interesting. Did you like it?
Yes.
Oh, very good. It's a little bit funny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready for your recital? Are you ready for your recital?
No, I'm not. I still need to practice.
Good. Yes, I think so.
Yes, I think so. I practice this all week.
I practiced,
I practiced.
yes, all week. Good work. Very good. Nice. Let's play. Oh, I like this. Okay, let's go, go,
Yeah.
go. Okay, I haven't played this game before. Order the text. Oh, I like this. Okay, our day practices for she and each. What should we say?
Okay, I can write
Yes,
on
yes,
your
please.
screen.
Hmm.
This is for an hour
Oh,
each
there we go. She
day.
practices for an hour each day. Perfect. Good work. Very good. Next one. Every
Yes.
day practice I almost. Da, 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 da. I have that song in my head. Okay, so I
almost practice every day.
must practice every day. Good.
Days.
I almost practice every day. I would say I practice almost
Every day.
every day.
Yeah.
I almost practice every day. That's okay. Let's see. I practice almost every day. Okay, so this is the
Okay.
better grammar to use, right? Because what do? You practice how often? Almost every day.
Yes.
Okay. At the recital, Mary played carelessly. Correct the sentence.
At the recital, Mary played carelessly.
At the recital, Mary played carelessly. Ooh, something very wrong here. the recital.
I'm not sure yet.
At the recital, Mary played carelessly. Good job. Mary played at the recital. Mary plays carelessly. Okay, this one is just you putting it into past tense. Okay, so be careful of that. All right, you don't want to mix up your past tense, present tense. Good.
Yes.
Correct this following sentence. My parents are proud because I plays violin beautiful. Oh, wow. Yikes. My parents are my dog is sleeping here on the floor.
Yeah.
He's very annoying. Clutch, go sleep somewhere else.
Well,
Okay, finished. My parents are proud. Good job. Because I plays violin.
because I place
There's
beautiful.
something not right here.
Yeah.
My parents are proud because I play violin beautifully. So I would just take away that.
Yeah.
Because of grammar rules, right? And it doesn't sound right because I plays violin beautifully. Oh, yikes. So my parents are proud because I play violin beautifully. Oh, yes. And yeah, and remember it changes to beautifully. Good work. Oh, I like this. Okay, how to convert an adjective to an adverb. Slow, slowly, wide. Widely, good. Calm. Sad, sadly, yes. Simple, simply, possible, possibly, terribly. Let's have a look. So it basically gives you the rule, right?
Yeah.
Possibly, terribly, yes. Horrible, good.
Yes. Thanks.
Busy, busily. Remember that one? We had this the other day. So why, then you change it. Heavily, happily. Cozily, yes. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Find the adjective in the first sentence and fill in the blanks with the corresponding adverbs. So James is careful. He drives carefully. Next one. The girl is slow. She walks
Slowly.
You can just fill it in here.
Slowly.
Good. Yes. Her English is perfect. She speaks English
Well,
perfectly. Perfect. Perfectly.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes. Good job. Our teacher is angry. She shouts ah,
Yeah.
angrily. Good. Oh my word. I used to hate teachers like that.
Yes, me too.
Right? They make learning not fun, which is not cool. My neighbor is a loudspeaker. He speaks loudly. Good. He is a bad writer. He writes badly. Okay. Jane is a nice guitar player. He plays the guitar nicely. Good. Nice. He is a good painter. He paints well. Good. She is a quiet girl. She does her job quietly. Good. This exercise is easy. You can do it easily. Excellent. Very nice. So it's very nice and easy to change adjective to an adverb. Okay. Rewrite the complete sentence using the adverb of frequency in brackets in its correct position. They go to the movies. What should we say? They Good work. They often go to the movies. She listens to classical music rarely. What should we say? She
I'm so lazy.
Oh, but that's fine. She really listens to classical music. Good. He reads the newspaper. Where should sometimes go? He sometimes reads the newspaper. Okay, give me the answer, then I will show the answer. Don't worry to type so much. It's lots of typing. Okay, so Sarah smiles. Sarah never smiles. Good. She complains about her husband.
She always complains about her husband.
I wonder what her husband keeps doing. Okay, maybe he doesn't want to wash the dishes. Uh-oh. Okay. I drink coffee. Ooh, always.
Yes, I always.
And this one says I sometimes drink coffee. Why? I'm saying I always drink coffee. Okay, this person saying I drink coffee Sometimes? I sometimes. Right? I drink sometimes coffee. Or you could say I sometimes drink coffee. All is perfect. Frank is ill often. Frank is often ill. Good. Or Frank is often ill. He feels terrible. He usually feels terrible. Good. I go jogging in the morning.
Yeah.
I always go jogging in the morning. Good work. Good job. Okay, any
Great.
questions?
No other question. Yeah.
Very good. Okay, excellent. Let's review. So when are you responsible?
Responsible.
I'm responsible when I practice carefully. Oh, okay. I am responsible when I look after my friends' children.
Yeah.
When are you responsible?
Okay, wait for me.
Okay, no problem. When are you responsible?
Okay. Responsible.
Okay, waiting. Do, 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 do. I'm responsible when I do something. Huh? Something wrong with that grammar. I'm responsible when I do something is wrong. So,
Yeah. I don't know responsible that is that mean.
huh? And you writing a sentence here, you don't know the meaning? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So responsible means when you, how can I explain it? It's like when you have to do something and you take responsibility. Okay, so it is when you have to take charge, when you are accountable. For example, okay, I am responsible for my own future. I am responsible. I am responsible for my homework. Yes, no? Yes, no? Okay, so if we look at this,
Chịu trách nhiệm.
so it means that. Okay, so what are you responsible for?
Responsible.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm responsible when I do my exercise on my class after school. Okay, so I'm responsible when I do exercises. There we go. So I'm responsible when I do my exercises after school. So things you need to do after school, right?
yeah.
Good job. Very good. Or after class. Okay, good work. All right, so homework. So we're going to write adverbs, adding, and okay, so we're going to have a look at this worksheet. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Oh no! I think it like freeze there for a second. All right, well done. As the lessons get more difficult, we just need to keep focused.
Yes.
All right, so this is the homework, which looks very nice and easy, but I will also send it to you. Okay, so that's the homework.
Okay.
All right. How do you find all the homework? Is it easy or very difficult?
Let me see.
Easy. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Okay, so let us see. Okay, so today we learned some new words, recital, almost, hour, and proud. Do you have any questions?
No, I'm not questions for
No
this.
questions. Oh, very good. Did you like today's lesson?
Yes, I like it very much.
Ah, that's great. Okay, let's have a look at this game. Let me see if I can get the game for us. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this game, it's a little bit difficult. I think it's easy. Just have to like really use your eyes and look. Look.
I like it.
Okay, let's have a look. So we need to find. All right, let's see if we can find the following. Button,
Oh,
boomerang, seashell, envelope, and snail.
yeah. Oh, that is so difficult.
Oh, found the button.
Yes. But no, it's boomerang.
Good. Boomerang. Good job. Are you saying no? What's wrong? Oh.
Seashell.
Wow, good work.
Yay.
Two more. Oh, Envelope.
Oh, I can fly snail.
Ah, excellent. So it was not too difficult. Gonna have to find more difficult ones. Good.
Yeah.
All right. So I will see you next time. Remember to do your homework. Bye-bye.
Yes, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.